On average, 8 Kiwis die every day from one of 7 deadly gut cancers. And part of the problem is that these cancers can lie undetected until it's too late. That's why the Gut Cancer Foundation say it's vital for Kiwis to sit up and pay attention to the problem.
They're asking Kiwis to spend next month giving up booze, sugar and even their couch potato ways. National correspondent Amanda Gillies with this Because It Matters investigation.
15 Kiwis are diagnosed with a gut cancer every day. That's nearly 6,000 Kiwis every year, making gut cancers the most common type of cancer in New Zealand. There are actually 7 different deadly gut cancers, including bowel, pancreatic and stomach cancer. Awareness and early detection is crucial, and that's what the Give It Up for Gut campaign next month is all about.
The surgeon felt that nothing could be done. Which was a real shock. That's hard news to take.
Karen Pratt is a 49-year-old solo mum, a teacher and gut cancer survivor. She was diagnosed 3 years ago. She'd been having trouble swallowing food, followed by chest pain.
It found that I had a large malignant tumour at the junction of my oesophagus and going into the stomach. And then things just moved quite quickly.
The outlook wasn't good. It was initially feared palliative care was the only option.
That was a shock. I mean, I didn't feel like I was dying, and that it was really hard to sort of take in.
But she was determined to survive, to see her only daughter Brooke grow up.
I'm going to give this the best shot I can to actually beat this. I know I can. I'm a fighter. I'm strong. I feel well. Let's just get on with this. And so I just said, right, tell me what I have to do.
She underwent a major 8-hour surgery to remove her whole stomach and the tumour, followed by numerous bouts of chemotherapy and radiotherapy. It was aggressive and brutal. She lost about 50 kilograms and all of her hair.
When I went into the shower day 14 after chemo, I went to wash my hair and these massive clumps of hair came out. I just cried. And just getting used to not having a stomach was tough. That took a while.
Karen isn't alone. Today, about 15 other Kiwis will have been diagnosed with a gut cancer. 8 will have died. The simple question is, why so many?
I think there's a couple of problems here. Firstly, a lot of these cancers, the symptoms are quite vague. We're talking about things that can be missed, like abdominal pain, back pain, difficulty swallowing perhaps. So there are some difficulties picking the symptoms up, which means they do often get diagnosed quite late.
And there's another reason for underdiagnosis, the embarrassment factor.
Such as blood in our when we go to the toilet, bleeding from the bottom, or things that we don't perhaps want to recognise or deal with ourselves as well. But it's absolutely key that we do. Early detection is key to a better outcome.
So to raise funding and awareness, the Gut Foundation has organised the Give It Up for Gut campaign. For 1 month, you simply have to give up booze, sugar or the couch. Participants will be supported by celebrity Kiwi chef Simon Gold, who's created a 4-week health education course, 4 Wheels of Health. The focus is on healing your gut.
So we're basically made up of bacteria. So the bacteria in our gut, we have to look after it. We have to feed it well. We have to fertilise it. We don't expect our garden to grow without any fertiliser. We've got to fertilise this gut inside us.
That means cut out the crap, the preservatives, the sugar, the booze.
We want to include some good fats in our diet, especially olive oil. That's why I've got this big guy over here, all these good fats.
And introduce pre- and probiotics. He says this can change and save lives.
And the reaction from people is hugs, tears, changing their life.
Karen's joined the Give It Up for Gut campaign with an extra motivation. Recently she was told the cancer has returned, but as we've seen, she's no quitter.
I know that the prognosis is pretty grim when you're told that you have a gut cancer, and if you live more than 5 years, you're doing really, really well. And right now, I'm heading towards 3 years, and I plan to be here, and I plan to see my daughter grow up, and I plan to see my family and friends, have these great lives.
1 step at a time, starting with giving up sugar, For the month of March, Amanda Gillies, News Hub.